I think it revealed a couple of things. One is that we were not prepared for our water future. So that really revealed that we had to do two things. One, we had to secure additional water supply, but we needed to make operational changes as well that can promote conservation as well as to extend the life of these sources.
That was when the council first formed the Water Resources Committee, and that Water Resources Committee has been in place ever since. But yeah, they were very much the driving force behind this. They've expanded our water supply. They have helped us to lobby for legislation that allowed it to be affordable. We could have done a lot of different things, but they were very focused on ensuring that not only do we do the right thing, but we did the thing that we could afford. Because our ratepayers have to pay for whatever it is that we choose to do to increase water supply.
It has been a work in progress for 20 years in this community, and I'm lucky to work in the government, but as a citizen I have great confidence in the fact that we've put together a great team and come up with several great recommendations about how to, in the near future, secure additional water rights for Bartlesville.
Because it touches every single one of us, we all take it very personally. So these folks are showing up to work on issues that they don't want to just benefit themselves. They're asking the question, how do we benefit ourselves, our kids, our grandkids, maybe our great-grandkids? When we're talking about creating a 100-year water resource, we're talking about taking care of our children's grandkids.
Operationally, we've changed how we manage our water sources. We use the river, which is our original water supply for the city of Bartlesville, and we use the river first, and that can supply water for us for roughly 8 months of the year. And so we save the lakes for summer months or high usage periods, so that in essence preserves the water in those lakes so that it can extend the life of those lakes. Besides that operational change, we also created a drought contingency plan in 2002, which one had not existed before that. And then the last thing we've done is that we have, council has approved rate changes, and they changed the rate structure to what's called an inclining blocks type structure. And so that means that the more water you use, the more expensive it gets, with the primary purpose in encouraging conservation. So those things have really made a substantial difference in the amount of water that we use. In 2005, we averaged about 8 million gallons of water a day. And in 2025, we average about 5.5 million gallons of water use a day on average. And our population has grown. It's grown roughly 8% since during that time frame. So that price structure has had a tremendous impact. And then the operational changes have also done so in just how we're able to preserve the water in those lakes to ensure that it's lasting as long as it can possibly do that.
This was an interesting time when we had our last drought, because as I said, it's one of the most significant on history for this region. In fact, I think Terry said it was the second worst drought in the region in the last 100 years. The reality is if we had had this level of drought with the water management that we had back in early 2000s, we'd have been in real trouble.
And as a result, Bartlesville is now a leader in the state for the way that we have prepared for water conservation, for water quality, and now there are other regions of the state looking to Bartlesville for leadership because these volunteers have done such a great job.